And we're back. And it's time to level up. Previous episode, we killed Kethric, and then he turned into an avatar of a god, and then we killed that too. Like, die, Kethric, and he was like, no, I'm a god now, and I'm like, homie, don't play that, and I knocked him back down. That's exactly how it went. New feet. What if I dual wield them? I like using a shield. However, if I dual wield, you know, I could use both the hammers that I got. I could use both of them. I can hit a lot more often, you know. Yeah, sure. And then dual wielder. Then Shadowheart's leveling up. Shadowheart gonna be level 4 ranger. And she gonna get another feat. And you know she's gonna become she's really good at stuff. She is going to get ability improvement. She's going to have a bunch of decks now too. Asa. Carlock. So an extra attack and fast movement. All for Rogue. a new feat. She's gonna get another attack. Harlock has 2 actions and 2 bonus actions now. No, two attacks and 2 bonus actions. She crazy. She don't even know what is it. Ethric's Warhammer and Faithbreaker. Huh. This whole time Will wasn't using this. That probably would have helped in the fight. Yeah, he could even summon a Cambion ally. Okay. I just didn't have that the whole fight. That's good. Will. So, you can be a level 6. A level 3 wizard. You get subclass feature, Dark One's Own Luck. Call on your patron to change your fate and add a 1d10 to an ability check. Another spell. Ooh, Fireball. Oh my goodness. Or be a level 3 wizard. Do a level 1 spell slot and 2 level 2 spell slots. And 2 new spells. None of them are Fireball. Flaming Sphere, though. Well, we do Flaming Sphere. And Chromatic Orb. You know what? You're gonna get a Fireball. Yep. That is that. Save.
What to do?
Harlock has 71 health now. Everything says go to Baldur's Gate now. I guess we'll go to Baldur's Gate.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I
You
already
have
have
the makings
allies.
of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
I like Shadowheart's just looking around like, what- we'll seek more allies in the city.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
I'm still in here. Oh, hey.
Ketheric is dead. Balthazar is dead. Isabel, sweet Isabel, is no more. But we live. We live at the mercy of the gods. Even I, immortal, have no guarantee of days to come. We must remain vigilant and grateful. I will join your camp tonight. There we will discuss the spirals of time, past and future. And we will make merry in the present, wherein we reside.
Good, I'll see you
You
then.
certainly will. And you, Sharon. Cleric of the Lady of Loss, who is so much more than she appears. You and Dame Aylin have dangerous ground to tread. We will cover some small part of it soon.
Good. Whatever you think you know about me had better be worth it. You've already cost me dearly.
No, she hasn't. She saved you.
You prevailed, my friend. Now your path takes you to Baldur's Gate. But I cannot join you. Out there, the curse still thrives. I failed this place. Now I must remain behind and stand watch over it.
Sorry things didn't turn out differently.
The same. I had hoped I might have been able to stay by your side, to help however I could. But the Oak Father has spoken. My place is here.
Shadow curse persists. Shame we could not lift it. But we have to move on.
The Absolute's armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
Campsite?
do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves.
Oh,
I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
in my mind.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere. You'll remember that it is a common rite amongst Aluna's followers to send their children off into the woods to find their way home. Perhaps this time it had gone awry. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
I thought the Spear of Night was cast into the Shadowfell.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Of course.
Relieved? Terrified? Sick to my stomach? I can't keep my feelings straight ever since I spared Night Song. Defied Shah. I don't know what comes next. But at least I have you by my side. Fine. What's on your mind?
Okay.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
Of course.
May I have a kiss?
Well, don't stand in ceremony. Come here.
Okay. I
Scratch's
scratch.
tail wags enthusiastically.
He's a good boy. Yeah, he's a good puppy dog.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Whatever you need to do, I will be by your side.
Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you. Not after everything. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
What's that?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Alright.
Ketheric is
There's
defeated,
Gay.
the path ahead clear. You should be elated. The sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow. Though however deep your pain, it cannot compare to Halsin's.
Sorry we didn't fix it, Halson. Yeah, that sucks. Next playthrough, I think I'm gonna do a lot better at, like, making sure I have plenty of, like, damage in my builds. I think I focused too much on having a lot of things that have high damage output in this playthrough. But a lot of them are like level 2 or 3 only spells. So I run out of spell slots super fast, and then my cantrips are not that great.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the Prism Bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
She needs to relax. I'm worried about her blood pressure. Why am I camping so much?
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Wow. That's pretty crazy. Oh. That's a huge city, all right. Keybinds. I forget what makes you I disappear. Toggle, 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 toggle. Oh, F10.
Have to keep going.
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
If Gale is gonna ask me to go away with him again,
The Absolute should be a thing of the past, and I with it. Yet, at the risk of angering Mystra further, I'm glad it didn't come to that, given what has come to light.
what do you?
The Elder Brain. But, more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Back up a little. Why is this crown so important all of a sudden?
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
So you just want to go shopping? Why would a Baldurian magic shop be the first place we look?
Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
What about you, Karlach? Are you excited to go to Baldur's Gate?
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder.
No, they do the same thing we do. It just seems better because it's more powerful. Oh yeah, why do you need soul coins?
It's not that I want to collect them, per se. It's just that if we should happen upon them, I can use them in battle to fire up my engine. Evil's evil, but it can be put to good use. Sometimes. Maybe. Right?
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
I am pretty shiny. Okay.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the Dream Visitor's protection. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep.
Must save the
Sleep
world.
is not for you.
We're under attack. Help me.
What? Cowards.
I smell blood. Find a route.
You lifted harborer! Tadpole scum! Attack!
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
No time for mercy.
On the victor's path.
Let's go. Well, well. Look what we have
Come
here.
quickly. I can't do this without you.
Aye, aye.
Another fight. Let's go. Have to keep going.
What exactly are we here to help with?
Where's our Dream Guardian?
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Where is here? I really love how much the game is stuttering right now. Super fun.
Friend of Gake. Cleansed.
Choice but to keep going.
Why do I only get one attack? I'm dual wielding.
Blade will not bend.
What's this?
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Another step forward.
Why did we all take damage?
Hurry! I
That'll
can't
have
hold
to
them
do.
back alone.
The Emperor?
danger.
Oh, shit. A mind flayer.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Prove to me you are who you say.
You saved a child from a viper, back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Zone from her soul cage. I told you about my room in the Elsong Tavern, that night when you held me. I was vulnerable. You comforted me. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
How do I help?
Destroy the god. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now.
When the Mind Flayers fight,
we can turn the tide.
Take you. Take you.
Shadowheart, it can't be.
Victor's path.
Okay.
Take you. Take you.
Holding back. Neat.
Cheer me up, quick!
I just hit it.
Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
Well, thank you for saving me.
If I'd known you would be so open-minded, I would have saved myself a lot of effort. But I'm glad you're not here to judge. It's like I said before, I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillmain. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
And who's the Githyanki in the sphere?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Elithian Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but refused. And so she sealed him within this prison. His honor guard, ever loyal, followed him in. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Why did Orpheus refuse to aid Blackcliff?
I do not have the privilege of knowing the answer, but the consequences are clear enough. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished.
So were you imprisoned here as well?
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral Prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other Chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Could we kill him and seize his power?
There may come a time when that is necessary. But there is no guarantee that his power would survive his passing. The risk is too great. The moment his protection is gone, you would become enthralled to the Elder Brain, just as I would. We may look different, but to the Elder Brain we are already the same. Thralls in its design.
The more I talk to you, the less you seem like a mind flayer.
I appreciate that. But this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel. But the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change.
Are you saying, like... What do you mean?
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
You can evolve me, why can't you stop Ceramorphosis altogether?
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, wish to evolve or not.
Um, no.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Now you're trying to get me to do it through mind warping? Because I said no? I have to roll a 21 to stop from becoming an illithid? Natural 20, okay.
A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then stillness. You've resisted your illithid instincts. For now.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then, until you are. It has enough vitality to further your evolution, and your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Ah, jeez.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Where's everybody else? Shadowheart's hair white?
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore. nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something? Fine. What's on your mind? No notes. You've exceeded my every expectation. Considering all we've been through, I think I was very lucky to find such favorable company. And attractive company too, no less.
Of course.
Just the one?
Ow! 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 My neck hurts.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
I'm gonna save right here. And then I'm gonna stop playing for tonight. Shut everything down. Except for one Chrome tab, which will play sleep time music that I play every time I go to sleep. And in the morning, everything will be reset. Hopefully there will be no stutters when I'm playing the game, and we can enter Baldur's Gate with no stutters, and that'll be great. But for now, I still feel like shit, and there are stutters, and I want to go to bed, and I'm gonna do that. Good night.